Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of 1 Year of Minecraft. Uh, Today we're planning on probably getting that base done, and let's see, probably a little bit more resource gathering, maybe even ending up in the nether at the end of the episode, but we'll see. Um, yeah, I know it's been a short while, I mean, I literally just made an episode yesterday, but I just thought I'd get it done, like, earlier. I probably won't have the rest of my episodes so frequently, but just to get started, I'd like to do a do the first couple episodes early, and then we'll see what happens from there. But as you can see, it was still raining from last episode, but yeah, there's plenty of ideas I have floating around. Um, particularly, particularly, I'm thinking of trying out some blocks that I've never used before, and just general you've probably seen some of my some of my builds in Twilight Forest, and it's not really my best work, I don't think, so I'd like to try to improve on that. Also, I got the audio balanced a bit better. You probably can probably tell. But so today's probably just building, exploring, mining. Probably gotta put my... Well, let's work on the base first. That's the most important part. What's that? What is that? Oh, it's a Nautilus! It's one of the new things. I have absolutely zero idea how to tame it or anything. Oh, okay, they attack. Okay. That's something to look into. I don't know if I want to look it up or if I want to... Well, I might as well. Give me just a moment. Okay, apparently, I looked it up a little bit, and apparently you have to tame it with a pufferfish, so that's probably something I'll end up doing at some point. Let's see. So, keep this going. I know, storage is a mess. Once I get a house, I'll actually, put some effort into organizing for once. So if you know me, I do not sort stuff very often. Okay, I'd like to keep these cornflowers intact. Ba ba ba. Okay, I can kind of see a little cottage up top here. Just a basic, cute little birch cottage. So, I think I have a vision in mind. So, to start, I'm going to need to do a little bit of landscaping. Up top here. So I'll flatten this area out a bit. And I want to lean into the yellow and white color palettes. With a hint of blue, because, of course, we've got all these azure bluette, no, cornflowers around, not azure bluette. I made that mistake, made that mistake in my most recent Twilight Forest video. I thought azure bluets were blue flowers, but they're not for some reason. Like, I even looked up the actual, like, picture of them, and they're kind of grayish. And I forgot to get my axe. Oh well, I'll just keep digging this up until my shovel breaks. There we go. Okay. So, put the dandelions away for now. And let's get this smelting. And I guess I'll make a copper axe. For a second, I thought they had different textures than the other tools. Let me cut ahead a little bit while I'm harvesting this wood, and I'll get back to you when this copper axe breaks. Okay, somehow I got a double hit on that. Okay. Alright. That's been a good long while chopping wood. So this should be... one of these few trees should be the last one. And while I was chopping, I had some thoughts. So if we're gonna focus on birchwood and dandelions and the surrounding cornflowers, I'm not sure, I don't think that the color blue, like the straight up color blue from the cornflowers, would mesh well with the yellows and whites. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to lean in a little bit to a light blue and have the cornflowers still around me. So I'll harvest some bones from the local skeletons and use those to craft light blue dye. And then I'll probably get like a handful of sheep around, dye them light blue, and then... oh, why did that not deal damage? It's dealing knockback. Okay. I should light up this area. Snap, that was close. I almost trampled my crops. That's good. That's very good. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay. I think I'm safe. Ish. Okay. Alright. Just keep running. Bonk. 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 I do appreciate the pierce that the spears have. I feel like that is pretty good with crowd control. I just need I need to get better enchantments on it. So maybe that's, well, once I get to the Nether, I'm going to use the extra obsidian get from the portal to make a enchanting table, I think. Maybe I'll do that instead of getting diamond tools. Well, how much? I'm trying to remember how many diamonds I have, because I think I got 2 from the blacksmith. Oh, it stopped raining. And I think I mined 2 yesterday. Okay, so I would also like to try out a mace sometime. But that'll probably wait till after the Ender Dragon fight, just so... Oh! Okay. Okay. Let's see. So, let's put the flowers in. And we got a good stack and some. Alright, let's unpack this bundle here. My goodness. Yeah, we gotta build the base today. Okay. So, let's take the bones that we got today, which would give us... Well, actually, let's take some of that. We're not gonna use all of it. I'm gonna put the rest of it on the farm. Yeah. I have an idea what we're gonna do. So, since our wheat needs are pretty well met, especially with a village nearby, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dye the sheep and then breed them so I can save on dye. Oh, that's gonna make a lot of dye, I just realized, because it kind of doubles how much dye you get if you mix them together. So that's gonna make 16 things of light blue dye. But let's see. Maybe I can get lucky. Oh, you know what should be priority number one? Actually getting a bunch of sheep here. So we'll make a couple lead ropes. And we'll just find whatever sheep we can get. But... Okay, I hear one. Okay, that's a good couple sheep. I'm gonna keep going, and then I'll come back for them. And of course, what I could do is I could just... Well, no. I was gonna say I could, like, just use the sheep to, trade with the shepherd, but that doesn't seem really worth it. Also, there's a jungle over there, and I have a resource pack on, so I really don't like the color of vanilla jungle wood. It's too pink. So I believe this resource pack I have enabled changes it to a, like, murky green. Trying to think what to compare it to. It's kind of like mangrove, but green instead of red. So let's take a look at it. I did not bring my axe again. Oh wait, I broke the axe. But yeah, if you take a look. Yeah, it's kind of that greenish color. And I'm pretty sure the planks also follow suit. So anything that would be jungle color is instead the greenish color. Though I think this resource pack is before they added shelves, so I don't think that it's changed. But that's another thing I need to use more shelves. Alright. Dude. Horses! Oh, I misplaced my donkey. Maybe I could. Well, I saw some sheep over there. So I'm gonna go wrangle up some sheep. Bring them over to the base area. And then I'll dye them and breed them so I can get more sheep in light blue. Then I'll take the donkey over and hopefully get a better horse from. And probably just leave the tamed donkey out there in the wilderness. Because he's not. I feel like a swiftness potion would be faster than the donkey that I have. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. You mean one of the leads already broke? What? Where'd it... What? Oh. Don't know what happened there. Let's not run home. We're just gonna gently pull them along. I don't think that's the village I've been to. No, wait, I think... No, wait. It is, isn't it? Uh-oh. I believe I might be walking. Oh, wait, yeah, that is the village. The paths go way out here in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I need to pay a visit to that outpost. And the one at spawn. I think there was a different one at spawn. I don't think that was the one that... Still got 4. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now, if only sheep were as obedient as this in real life. We have sheep, and they're not really the most attentive. They just kind of do what they want. But of course, you probably knew that. Of course, yeah. But like, I feel like sheep are especially stubborn. If they want to run away, they will run away. Okay, so now we've got our sheep here. Hopefully they don't cause trouble. Let's clean this up. Tie them all, and then turn them blue. Then we take the wheat. Where'd the 4th one go? What are you doing over there? Maybe, actually... Let's turn one of them yellow. And before I go and Oh, what was... Oh, yeah, I wanted to get a new horse. Before I go, I want to shear these sheep just so I can get that started. Look at that is a nice color. Now, where's that donkey? I might have to craft a new saddle if I can't find him. Eh. It's not really worth the effort. I'll just craft a new one. If I can. No, it doesn't look like I can. I have to find him. Okay. Yeah, lately I've had the Deltarune soundtrack stuck in my head. I've been meaning to say, you probably can tell what I'm, if you can probably tell what I'm listening to in the background while I record these videos. Is that it kind of helps me, like, not think too much about how quiet it is. I mean, I know my videos are quieter than the usual YouTube videos, but in the sense of, like, you're not self-aware about people hearing every single thing you're saying. That's at least the way I... Oh. Anyway, oh, there was a sheep here the entire time. Man, I'm trying to remember where the donkey went. I think I just left him around this area. I don't know where. He has a habit of getting away from me. Which is why I want to leave him in the wilderness. It's probably not going to be better with a horse. But now that I crafted some lead ropes, it shouldn't be that hard. Ba-da-bup, ba-da-bup. Yeah, I know my videos aren't really entirely up to par with what everyone else is doing. But I'm not really looking to make videos for, like, a profit or anything. Like, I'll probably improve as time goes on, but for now it's just kind of documenting what I'm up to. And yeah, I mentioned if people watch, they watch. But I will say thank you. Thank you for watching. But where are the cows at? Because I'm probably just gonna get cows and just whack them with my spear and then get leather so I can just craft another saddle. Because it initially started, I wanted to... Oh, that's cool. I like the Enderman up there. I feel like using this spear against an Enderman will not be pleasant because Enderman fighting is usually very close quarters with how fast they are and everything. Actually, I never thought about that. The fighting styles you like adopt to fight certain monsters. Like, you want to stay away from zombies and creepers, but you want to stay close to a skeleton, I would think. Because they're not really accurate when you're up close to them. At least in Java Edition. In Bedrock Edition, they're nightmares to go up against. But okay, cow. The cow! I wish pigs dropped something that wasn't just pork chops. 'Cause pork chops are just the same thing as beef, but it's like what would I make pigs drop? Well, I mean, there's bacon, of course. Well, maybe if they did add bacon, then it would be like a alternative food source, which would give you like some sort of status effect. Like positive status effect, like maybe some extra saturation or strength. I could see strength happening. Of course, I've heard people talk about like if Mojang made pigs in Minecraft. Like I saw this video. I don't exactly remember who it was, but credits to them. They made a video talking about like if all the Minecraft mobs were made today, what would they do? I think he said the most agreeable with Minecraft would probably be sheep and cows. There you are, I think. And I just crafted another saddle, man. Oh, but anyway, as I was saying about that video and how that relates to pigs in Minecraft, I remember them saying, like, they would probably make it so pigs could dig up truffles, which I think would be because I think we don't have enough, like, mushroom stuff in Minecraft. Like, we don't have enough reason to use mushrooms. Like, aside from the unique blocks, which, let's face it, the blocks don't really look that great. They're really they're fragile to put in like a regular house. What would be nice is if there was like because I get why mushroom blocks are as frail as they are, as that's how mushrooms are in real life. But like I feel like what could improve mushroom blocks is if there was like some sort of like crafting recipe, kind of like planks, but something more visually appealing, I think. But I think I'm probably going the wrong way in search of that horse spawn. Though this does look familiar. Let's take a look. Oh, that jungle is tiny. I didn't realize just how small that jungle is. Is this jungle edge? I need to adjust my F3 settings. Still, that's interesting. I've never seen a jungle that small before. Oh, never mind. It expands over that way. Does it go much further than that? Is that ice spikes? Okay, yeah. The jungle goes all the way over there. Okay. So it's nice having you. Okay, let's see how you go. Okay, you run pretty good. Now let's see how you jump. At least go 2 blocks. Yeah, I like that. Okay, you kind of have to get time. Okay, you need to get the timing okay-ish before, if you want to jump 2 blocks, but this will do for now. Let's see. How are your guys' traits? Leather worker, interesting. Okay, you got quite a few leather workers. While I'm out here, I just thought, I don't have any sugar cane. I probably should look for some of that. Probably can move. I'll probably deal more damage with the spear if I'm on. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. The faster the horse goes, like the more damage it'll deal. Okay, and pigs are like how much HP? Okay, so they have 5 hearts of HP. So I'm doing half a player health bar of damage with just with the spear on this horse. This is good. Ooh, dog armor. We can make that too. Okay, while I'm here, might as well just 1, 2, 3, and if the sheep go loose, then they go loose. But maybe I can carry them across. Yeah, we'll just go through the forest and see how many sheep I have. But I'll take it kind of slowish. But I think my favorite animal in Minecraft has probably... trying to decide between the sheep and the cow. Because chickens can just be annoying, and bees are terrifying to take care of, because if you hit one, then you pretty much killed your entire bee. Pretty much killed all your bees. But, yeah, bees can be... Okay, that's a creeper. Let's keep going. Hey, okay. Alright. Up. Let's make sure the sheep get up here. Yeah. And now we've added some to the flock. Oh. Well, one of the sheep broke loose. So, blue, blue, blue. And I'll make you 2 blue as well. Get on the horse. And we probably should... Okay, well... Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, the jungle planks look like that. Alright, for now, we'll just tie up to this post up here. You. There. And I gotta think of a name for him. Alright. Let's add this mess. We're almost ready to clear it up. We just need to build the house. Just gonna take this and that. We're gonna get as much sheep as we can. So, turn that. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Could also make an automatic sheep farmer. Or wool farmer, specifically. But, okay, you're still on cooldown. Light blue, light blue, light blue. Actually, let's get a couple more yellow ones, just... And we'll kind of just leave it up to chance which sheep become what. And having more cows around wouldn't hurt anything either. Turn you yellow. Alright. I think that should... Yeah, that's a very good amount to start. So, what I'm gonna do... Let's get... Okay, the 2 separate stacks of cobblestone? I don't know. Let's get the cobblestone and all the wood we've harvested. And kind of think. This main color feature, of course, is going to be birchwood. It's the easiest to get around here. So what we're working with is light blue and light blue, yellow, sort of blackish white, black and white. with little hints of pale yellow in the planks and whatnot. So, let's take a look at what we got here. And I think I'll just... Let's get one of these up here. Craft an axe. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this palette. It's... So it is kind of missing a sort of pop. Yeah, that's not helping it. Well, let's start building, and then we'll see what we get when we progress. So, let's make a foundation to get the general shape down. I'm trying to avoid making them like perfect rectangles and whatnot. So maybe what we're gonna do, sort of make it an L shape, sort of. Oh yeah, I should also put that in the color palette. Yeah, this will work. Okay, so we'll kind of make it go out like that. That is a decent amount of space. And then... something I've always... well, Gonna go out like that. And... you know what? Let's make these real quick. Yeah. Yeah. I like this. We'll have sort of a porch come out. Maybe that's where we'll have a good amount of color shine. And you have a pretty good view of the ocean. Actually, let me turn up my render distance just a little bit. See if I can get a good... if that's... oh, that is a nice view. Imagine... well, let's finish this before we get any ideas for, like, towns or whatnot. Okay. So, got the foundation placed. And maybe we'll go birch logs, just kind of surrounding it. Okay. Do that. And then kind of sticking out. Let's do this. Now, what are we gonna do for the walls? I'd say some sort of stair to give it depth. What kind of stair? Something that kind of contrasts this, but not too... let's try oak plank stairs. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Alright, let's do... Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So... yeah, let's make it like that. And then intersperse it with log blocks. That's not really what I want. Okay, that'll have to do. Then... okay, yeah. This is pretty good. Now let's take a look how it looks from a distance. Ugh. Porch leaves stuff to be desired, but we'll just put like little windows and trapdoors. Okay, before we keep doing that, let's get some stone. So I think this stone might, well, Or do we put cloth, the wool, on some of the walls? Oh, okay, I have an idea. So, we're just gonna do something kind of simple. We're gonna put, oh, not there. That there. So, we're gonna go... And we'll put stone in between. So we'll go. Okay. So let's get stone. Yeah, cobblestone. So we'll put cobblestone around the windows, fences for the windows. Fences are glass, actually. Let's go with glass. Maybe stained glass. So we'll go cobblestone blocks to frame the windows where there isn't already wool, and then we'll put cobblestone walls in the sections where we don't want windows. So, ba 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 da ba. Hello, sir. Don't mind me. Okay. I know it's probably really painful to look at. Almost there. Oh, hello, sheep. So, I mean, there's a pretty efficient way to get. I can get us some stone. Not a lot, but... Okay, yeah, it's really not that efficient. So I think I'll just put the recording on pause and then just grab a bunch of stone again. Kind of like what I did with the birch. Alright, and just like that, that's done. I decided not to do too much mining, just... I don't think we're going to need a ton of stone for this. But I'll probably eventually do a branch mine or two. Okay. Okay. Don't know why he's hanging around so much. Oh, actually, while we're here, let's get some free emeralds and some experience for that mason in the village. Yeah. Right. So, I'll pop this in the oven, and while that's cooking, I'll go over and make some glass, or trade for some emeralds. Ooh, no, no. I was thinking maybe putting some some regular brick in there, but no, that wouldn't look pretty. All right. Good amount of stone. I think that's starting to look pretty good. Probably look better with some more touch-ups, but it's a start. Please don't tell me that Mason's dead. You're toolsmith, aren't you? Weaponsmith. You're the Mason. Now what do you want? Stone. Ugh. That's not really worth it. But I do want to get this weaponsmith leveled up because I like free enchantments. You know what? I'm just gonna humor him. And let's get some more clay, just so we can continue to get... Maybe we can get that enchanted sword. It's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Oop, sorry. Is, I'll have a loadout just for, like, general exploring, which will include the spear. But, like, while I'm in the mains, I'll probably stick to a sword, just because, like I've been saying... Oh, wait, horses can swim now. What am I worried about? You know what? Do I dare? Do I dare try taking on that? No, I don't. I can barely survive in the caves, let alone how do I expect to survive in a pillager outpost? Where are you going? Mason, he was around the well when we saw him. There you are. Okay. And we can afford that sword now. Okay. Oh, hello, sir. Now let's head back to the base. That glass is probably done by now. That probably could have went better. Alright. Now that we've got our stuff. Almost forgot the glass. Alright, so we'll do this. We need symmetry. Good enough. Then... now, do we want wall, window? Or window, wall, window? Huh. Why am I asking it? I'm building it. I feel like a wall would look better here. And I definitely want a window through here. Yeah, that looks nice. Look at that. That looks really good. Okay, and just to mirror that side, I think I'm gonna go with wall, window, wall. Okay, This is looking respectable. And just a few more walls. That's not looking too good. I think it'll look better with a roof. So... okay. Let me think for a second. I think we should go kind of... should we go birch all the way across the top? Or should we mirror this? Or duplicate it so it's planks? I think we could do planks, like oak planks all around. So let's do that. I think just oak plank blocks will do fine. Hopefully this isn't ugly. We'll probably put something across the top of that. Oh, I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love with that. That looks so much better. Dude. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Goodness. I don't think I've ever really been quite so proud of a building that I've made before. Alright, time for the hardest step. The roof. Actually, no. I think I have an idea. We're just gonna do straight up blue. Because I feel like blue would be a good color for, like, just the top of the house. And of course, that's probably gonna take me some... What do I mean probably? That's definitely gonna take some time to do. But, actually... maybe I'll do a couple more sheep in that color. But yeah. Maybe I'll do something. Maybe I'll do dark blue and light blue kind of together. So, breed these two sheep. And then turn them blue. 6. Okay. Let's shear out as much sheep as I can. Maybe it'll probably just end up being primarily light blue. Or... okay, I'm seeing quite a few white sheep just laying around here, so I'm just gonna dye them blue. The farmer's dead, I think. I probably should... yep. There's definitely less villagers here than there were. It's the only way way I can really save the village is giving them food. Okay. Please still be alive. Maybe they'll beeline to each other. Okay. So apparently you two are the last living villagers. Are you guys like... You guys gonna do anything? Maybe it'll happen later. Oh. Nice to know there's still some villagers left. Let's get you guys out of here. Buddy. You two should get out of there. There's zombies and whatnot. Okay. They'll get back out. They'll get out of there eventually. Meanwhile, I don't think they'd mind if I took some of their crops. Maybe I should put some in boats and just bring them over to the house. Or do something. I don't know. Alright. Give Need more of that. And more of that. And more of that. Alright. Maybe we'll kind of just put light blue and yellow. To kind of mirror what we're going with here. Yeah. I think we got enough of that, but just need that and that. Yellow. Okay, they got out. Thank goodness. Okay. Almost done. I probably said that several times by now, but I think we're actually almost done. It's nice to know there's so much sheep around here, too. I feel like that's something I want to do for this run. I want to use a lot of color in my builds. And, wool is pretty much the best coloring item you can get, even today. And, like, I remember back when that was all you had. You couldn't do anything without wool if you wanted color. Like, if you watch, Stampy's videos, he always did, wool for his colors. Okay. And I think I'm not gonna put the yellow on the roof, just so. Or actually, okay. Hear me out. I have an idea. So we're gonna need some more blue for this one, but just a little bit. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, and then actually, I'll also put the rest of it around like that. Boink, 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 boink. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Again, I think there's probably room for some improvement. But that is a nice interior. I think that's the best interior I've ever done. just need that, and then that. And I think wool is such a timeless block, I think. Like even after the introduction of even after the introduction of concrete and terracotta, there's nothing quite as nostalgic as just um original wool blocks. The texture and everything. Yeah. Okay. So that should be pretty well finished for now. Actually, one more thing. I think this would look better if let's get rid of this. Yeah. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. So, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. I'll probably move all the stuff from down there up to here off camera just so I'm not boring you with me making something out of my messy storage. But I think this was a pretty productive episode. Again, thank you all for watching. And next time, I should have probably focus on going to the Nether, and yeah, we'll move on from there. Hopefully, there's another fortress nearby, but we'll work on the Nether, and if we can't get there, then I'll probably work on the interior of this house, and maybe something about villagers. All right, have a very good day.